In this tutorial, we will understand how to use a combination of garment stages in service workflow. For an example, you may have a mini store, which is a self-sufficient store. All services are done in store, no workshop or vendor is involved, or no garment is sent for processing outside, or maybe you do not want to track any garment stages. Another example would be a store in which you are sending garments to a plant or maybe a vendor for processing. Now it can have all the garments sending to a plant or a workshop or a vendor, or maybe some of the garment based on different services you are sending garments for processing. Now let us understand some of the combination based on different services in mini and mega store. Maybe you have dry cleaning as a service and you want to track it completely from all the stages, as you are sending this service for the processing to a workshop or maybe a vendor. Then you have another service, steam ironing, and you want to track only one stage. Then you have another service, alteration, for small jobs, and you do not want to track any garment stages. We will understand how to configure all these different stages in SuperAdmin. Let's take another example. Maybe you have multiple store with a combination or different mix of services and stages. You have a plant, and then you have a self-sufficient laundry where all the garments are processed in the store. Or you have another laundry which is sending some of the garments for the processing into a plant, and some of the garments are done in the store. Now same way, you can have a different combination of laundry unit and processing unit. Now all this different combination of services, plant, and self-sufficient stores can be handled or can be configured with the help of services workflow. Let us understand how. We are in SuperAdmin. To access the services screen, navigate to Master Services. Now click on the service for which you want to configure workflow. Now, this is the link you need to use for edit or view the service workflow. Here, you can select all different 4 stages for a services. You can mark it ready automatically, or you can use one single stage pending for finishing, or you can use to be received from workshop if you want to track incoming garment, or you may select unprocessed or send to workshops screen if you want to track outgoing garments. Now, while selecting a particular stage, when you click on save, here, if you want, you can have the same services configuration done in all of the store. Let's say, for example, in all of your store, steam ironing is done in the store only, and you want same service workflow for steam ironing in all the store. So what you need to do is, you need to edit steam ironing services, select a service workflow, and select apply to all stores and click on save. This will be done. In another example, maybe some of the services, a particular stage is maintained in a store, and in some of the store, a different stage is maintained for the same service. For an example, you have a mother store or the main store in which dry cleaning is done in the store only. Maybe you have a workshop attached to it, or maybe the store and the workshop are same. And in another store, store 2, you are sending garments for processing into store 1. So in this case, while selecting this service workflow, you will select the change applicable to store number 1 only and click on save. Then for another store, you can select a service workflow or maybe another stage, and while saving or configuring this stage, you can select to apply this particular stage in another store, store 2. This way, we can have a combination of service workflow for a store or multiple store. So remember, we can have a combination based on services, and we can have different setup for all the services into different stores, or we can have the same setup for all the services in same stores. It actually depends upon how you are placed, how your workshop, plant, stores, and pickup units are configured. Thank you. I hope it helps.